Hi everyone! I'm going to talk to you today about some Curly Girl Method gels that I like or have tried. First I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I use hair gel. Actually in the Curly Girl book, the Curly Girl the Handbook by Lorraine Massey, she actually says to use gel. I didn't like gel before. I was only a mousse girl. I was like, I'm a mousse girl, I don't use gel, that makes my hair sticky and wet looking and frizzy. And most of the gels did that to me. Even the LA Looks gel, I didn't like that one before. It just flaked in my hair and looked wet. But I think it's because when I had silicone in my hair, it was sealing the hair down. It's like having synthetic oil in your hair, and the products kind of just sit on your hair instead of absorbing into it, so it looks wet and sticky and feels sticky. But now they're absorbing into my hair and my hair is soft and it doesn't feel sticky or anything, and it has nice definition. One thing, if your hair looks wet and crunchy, I don't know, some people don't know you're supposed to scrunch out the crunch. You wait till it dries and then you scrunch it out. And then once you scrunch it out, it doesn't look wet and sticky anymore. But if you have trouble getting the hardness out of your hair, you can use a little jojoba oil or grapeseed oil, like a light oil, or some light conditioner, and just rub that on your hand and scrunch it out like that. But mousse doesn't, now that I'm CG or curly girl, mousse doesn't give me the definition and the hold like in the humidity and as tight of waves or curls as gel. If you're wavy, you probably are going to need really hard gel. That's kind of intimidating using a really hard gel because your hair is just like all tight and crunchy looking, and just it's weird at first. You're not used to it. But if you want the best curls, you should try it. At least give it a chance. But I'm going to tell you the ones that I use or have tried. First, I have this Biosilk Rock Hard Jelly. A lot of finer wavies like this one. It doesn't weigh them down, and I don't think it has a lot of protein. It has hydrolyzed silk, but not enough to bother you if your hair doesn't like a lot of protein. I don't think it's a problem, but it's super, super hard. And they might be discontinuing it, and it's really expensive, but compared to the other gels. But a lot of people love this one. I can't get it to clump really well on my hair. I'm still experimenting with the correct amount to use, but it's got a great hold on it. And this one is Vimax Mega from Sally's. I think they might be discontinuing this one too, but I really love this gel, and it has a lot of protein, which protein in the gel, if your hair likes it, can help your curls tighten up. So I'm kind of sad they're getting rid of it. I think they're getting rid of it anyways, but if you can find it, try that one. And then this one is really good in the winter, the Extreme Spikes by LA Lux. It has water-soluble castor oil, so this one can be a little more oily on your hair if your hair isn't really dry. Mine in the winter was so dry, and it doesn't have glycerin, so the glycerin can dry your hair out sometimes if your hair doesn't like glycerin, and mine in the winter, it just doesn't work. So if you need a really hard hold and you're really dry, try this one. If you're a type 3 curly, you might get away with less hard of a hold gel, but I cannot. But that's awesome if you can, but I can't. So this one is the LA Look Sports Gel, and this is like my holy grail one. Except for in the winter, it can dry me out a little bit more than that one. So this one's like my go-to. It smells really nice. And then this one, if you think those two are too strong of a hold for you and you can't scrunch out the crunch, you could try the Mega one or the Nutricol one, which I haven't tried that one. But this one isn't enough hold for me, so I'll mix it with this one to use it up. And any gel that you have that you don't really like, you could just mix with something else to just kind of use it up and, you know, see if you can get away with it like that. But I think this one in the winter I would refresh with this one, or just like I said, use it with the other one. But it's not really good hold on me. I'll have weaker, if I don't have enough hold, I'll have weaker curls or frizz, and I don't really like frizz, so I don't use that very much. So this one is the Volumax from Sally's. They're just the regular Volumax. And I hope they're not discontinuing this one, but I'm thinking they might be. But I didn't like this one as much as the Mega because the hold isn't as much, and the harder holds give me better curls. But these LA Looks ones, they clump really well, and the Mega clumped well. But the Biosilk didn't clump well. And this one, though, wasn't enough hold, and it didn't have any protein. So I just didn't really care for this one either, but I got frizz. It has polyquats, which my hair seems to frizz with polyquats. They're CG, but they kind of form a film like a silicone, and some people's hair does or doesn't like it. But my hair does not seem to like a lot of polyquats, and I get frizzy. And I think that's why my hair didn't like the Jessicurl Spiralicious. It's just a moderate hold on me, just like the Volumax. A lot of people, it's a hard hold, but since I use such moisturizing leave-in, I think that this one just turns into a moderate hold on me. And I used it when it was not very humid outside, and my hair was so frizzy and not defined. And even my husband was like, "What did you do today?" No, I'm just kidding. No, I said, "Does it look frizzy today?" And he said, "Yes." And it usually doesn't look frizzy now, even if it's humid, because I have my routine now. So I know a lot of people love this, and finer type people like this, but it just didn't do anything for me, which is kind of sad because everyone was raving about this. And same thing with the Diva line, very sad. My hair did not like these either, and I think it's because it has, this one has glycerin as the third ingredient, and this one has polyquats. And glycerin dries my hair out, and polyquats are just not, I don't know, so far I don't feel like they've done anything for me. Because like the Aussie Instafreeze has polyquats too, and they seem to make my hair frizzy. But these Diva ones, this is supposed to be, use the Ultra Defining Gel, and use the spray gel to make it a harder hold. And I did not get definition at all. It was just wavy, and I had to use a lot more than normal to get hold, and it was just frizzing up as I was styling it wet. And it was, after it dried, it had like this producty, this sticky feel to it, and it's sad that they didn't work for me. But I know a lot of people love them, so you gotta just try it for yourself and see. But you just gotta be aware if your hair loves or hates protein or glycerin. And those are the things to look for in your gels. But I hope you like this video, and thumbs up if you like it. Alright, see you later.